What is going on, painting company owners? Brandon from Painter Marketing Pros here. Hope your day is going well. So I saw a post in the PCA, Painting Contractors Association Facebook group, or Painted group. I think I saw it yesterday. And it was asking how long should you follow up with a prospective painting lead? How many times do you follow up? And the variety of answers was interesting. There were some people who basically didn't follow up. And I say, well, they call them, and if they don't answer or they're not ready to move forward, that's it. I don't understand that really. And then there are some people who commented that they'll get people a year or more later. I do understand that. So I think it's important to understand, depending on where you're getting your leads, especially, not everyone is ready to buy today. Even if they fill out your estimate, even if they contact your painting company, even if they respond to an advertisement, it doesn't mean they're ready to buy today. This is especially true with things like Facebook ads. So Facebook ads is interruption advertising. You're getting in front of somebody who wasn't actively looking for you, right? They're looking at pictures of their niece and nephew, their cats and dogs and cat videos and whatever else they're looking at, and then your ad pops up, right? And you have the creative, the copy, maybe a compelling offer, a call to action, and something that catches their eye enough that they gave you their information. It does not mean that they're ready to hire you today or tomorrow or even this week. And the mistake that a lot of painting companies make is they'll reach out and reach out again. And I talk with hundreds of painting companies across the country about, hey, what's your sales process? What's your process for getting leads? What do you do when a lead comes in? And so often with the smaller companies, it's, well, I call them and then I call them again the next day, and then I follow up 2 days later, and that's kind of it. There's no real structured process. But when someone comes into your circle, your ether, your sphere, they're there for a reason. And that reason is not necessarily that they want to buy today, but they do want to buy at some point, right? So having an email list, frequently touching people, having automations so that first 2 weeks you're following up semi-regularly, not obnoxiously, you're adding value, but semi-regularly. Then you touch them again after a month, touch them again after 3 months, touch them again after 6 months, touch them again after a year, touch them again after 14 months, 15 months. You would be astounded by the number of customers that you will land 3 months, 6 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years out, if you just put them into a nurture sequence. It costs you nothing. Nothing. You just have to see you already bought the lead, right? If you got the lead from Facebook, if you got the lead from Google, if you got the lead from Angie, however you got the lead, you already paid for it. So you might as well keep it in your list. You might as well have the system set up so that you can close that lead. And that is going to give you a massive, massive edge. A lot of times customers need to be touched 7 to 12 times before they make a buying decision. And that's where small guys, small painting companies, they just don't understand that, right? They just don't understand that. So if you want to get to 1 million, 5 million, 10 million plus, if you want to run that kind of a business, you have to think like a business owner. You have to think sales and marketing. You can't think like a painter. So the variety of responses to that post was kind of astounding. Didn't really surprise me that much just because of all the conversations that I have. But you got to recognize that if someone doesn't respond to you today or tomorrow or this week, it doesn't mean that they're not going to hire you. A lot of times they will appreciate the follow-up, especially if it's value add. It's not obnoxious. Yeah, reach out if you have any questions. Hope you guys are having a great week.